Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be explaining about public variables, uh, how to make your own function and their return types. So first we have all of these variables and we are printing their values. So if you want to make them print like the score is this value, if you want to make it like that, you have to first type a general string. So put these double quotations and write whatever you want. I'll write the score is, and now you have to add a plus sign and then type score. Score. This variable here. So now if I go back here and run, as you can see it said the score is 100. So the variable score has 100. Okay, so now if you add public in front of any variables, that means this variable will become public and it can be accessed by any scripts. So if you go inside Unity, if you go in Unity and go to our game object, you'll see that the score is 100 here and you can change it to whatever you want here. And if I run this again, it will change. You can see the score is 200 now because I changed it here. So you can also make all of these variables public. So now I'll be showing you how to make your own function. So here you have to type void and then you can write the name of your function. I'm just going to write test, and then you have to put this brackets and then put curly brackets. So this is the body of your function. So this void is a return type, so every function has an ability to return a value. So if I change this to an int, it will return an int value. If you change it to float, it will return a float. So if I put void, it will not return any value, it will just do whatever I type here. So right now I'll just copy this text and then put it here. And I'll put one more and type the speed is speed. Okay, so now you can just copy this part and put it anywhere you want. So I'll just put it in the start function here and then put the semicolon. So now this is how you call a function. So when you put this here, it does these two things I wrote here. So now if I go back to Unity and run, and now you can see it printed both of these by just writing test here, and that's it. So whenever I want to do these two things, instead of writing them here, I can just call this function here, and if I want to do it multiple times, just need to write the function multiple times here. So now I'll be talking about return types of functions. So So I'll be making a function that will return an int. So I have to type int, and then so I want this function to increment this score here. So I'll have to type I'll just name this function add score, and then put this brackets and curly braces, and you can see there's a small error here. Just ignore that for now, it'll go later. So now you have to type return return you have to type score plus 1. So this will increment the score. This will return the number uh, score plus 1. So score is 100, so it will add 1 to score, which will give 101. So I'll just delete these test functions there, and call this add score. So now if I just call this function, it's just going to give the number, but it's not going to store it. So we need to store this, so we will have to type int uh, let's say new score. This is equal to add score. So you cannot add public in these variables, because these variables are temporary variables. For temporary variables you cannot add public because they're inside a function, and these are all permanent. Okay, so now let's print this new score. Okay, now let's go back to Unity and see how this works. So if I run, there, just as I said, it printed 101. And if you like this video, please subscribe and click the bell icon. Thanks for watching.